thank you for joining me today. Uh, I'm gonna let a few people get on here before we get started. It's a beautiful day here in the Philippines. I'm gonna be on here for an hour, guys, because I've got a busy little schedule. I've got to. We're taking a 25 kilo bag of rice over to baby Denise's, and also a new rice cooker for Donna because the old one's about ready to go out. Also, I was led to one of their neighbors who's always in one of my videos, an older lady who is in need of some groceries. So whenever I wear my yellow shirt, guys, you know I'm going to be delivering groceries. Hey, what's going on from South Jersey, man? You know, I did read some good news about Cebu. Um, they're no longer, um, if you come from one MGCQ area to another MGCQ area in the Philippines. Hey, Don, what's going on, Jason Kincaid? Wells Family Journey, what's going on, Mac White? Don Ridgeway, thank you, brother. Hey, Ken, is that Ken? Is your last name Roach or Roke? Kenneth Roundtree, thank you, brother. Hey, Mark, good morning. Good morning, amen. Brian Dawson, thank you for those wishes from the UK. You know, hey, Wells Family Journey, thank you, man. I owe it to great guys like you for that 10,000, man. That's what I'm going to talk about. Hey, Todd, what's going on, man? Great to see you, brother. I want to thank everybody for your kindness, your generosity, your support. We're getting to the finish line. Oh, Rock. Okay, Ken Rock. That's even easier. We're getting to the finish line. Hey, what's going on, Sal? My partner from Harvey, Illinois. Lamont Smith, also known as Demetrius Smith. What's going on, man? I sent you that video of Sister Gail. She says, thank you, man, for your help. Hey, Antonio Starks, what's up? I'll wait for a few more people. That man travels, good morning. Kevin Pinkney, finally joined you live. You're very informative, thank you. As I was saying about Cebu, you know, their governor, Gwendolyn Garcia, I actually met her before in the grocery store. She's just a normal person, man. She's real progressive for the people. She says that now if you come to the tourist area, you don't need all them requirements. All you need is medical certificate. She's opening up the Cebu province, guys, not Cebu City, not Lapu-Lapu, not, what's the other one? Talisay, but the province. So you can go to Batayan Island, Camotes Island. All you need is 3 days, a medical certificate, 3 days out. Hey, Happy Zorro, thank you for that super chat. What's going on from Seattle? And pass a symptom check, which they got that little temperature gun upon arrival and departure, man. That's good. Ken Roke says, Rock says you're a good guy. He said, wish he knew more foreigners would help out here. Absolutely. Mr. Vegas, Donna was very poised and looking good on your new video. She was, man. Donna's real sweet. She's real sincere. What's going on, Salvador? But the first thing I wanted to say, of course, was thank you guys, man, from the bottom of my heart for the 10,000 subscribers, man. I can't believe it happened so fast. But believe it or not, guys, this Sunshine Shoulders has transcended me. It's taken on a life of its own. I couldn't stop it even if I wanted to. It's like a locomotive speeding down the tracks, man. It's picking up momentum every single day. And I'm just a vessel now. I'm just a part of it, just like y'all part of it. Hey, James Lambs, what's going on, brother? Thanks for joining me. But yeah, that 10,000 subscribers, man, is really, Hey, Flint Doc says Louisville Cardinals in overtime with Duke as we speak, Calvin. Wow. You know, it's funny, man, but I don't even follow sports the way I used to. You know, I love to see Louisville win, Kentucky win, but I haven't watched a live basketball game in a long time. What's up, Larry C? He says, hello, my fellow Kentuckian. Yeah, Mac, I'm just a messenger now, I promise you. What's up, Sal? Hit me up before you go to bed, man. I know you probably still out on the job working. You the hardest working man in Harvey, Illinois. But Mac, you're right, man. This Sunshine Shoulders, man, has really gone far beyond anything I could have ever imagined for it, man. You know, I was just one guy feeling sorry for himself down in Zamboanga City, Philippines, and I decided, you know, hey, I'm gonna help the struggling Filipinos around me, man, and it's just blown up, and I can't stop it. Hey, Chaz Dale B, what's up, man? He says, what's up, Calvin? But I also wanted to give y'all some baby Denise updates. We're in the process. We're going to send Donna and baby Denise to Bacolod City for a checkup with a doctor, with a specialist, and also an MRI. She's in need of MRI, so we're going to do that hopefully this week. And that's great because then that way we'll know how to proceed with the therapy, because that's where we're getting ready to turn our focus to her therapy, man, because I promise you, man, I'm not going to stop till baby Denise gets out of that wheelchair and walks, man. Y'all going to see the real miracle. Y'all seeing it now, but when she gets up out of that wheelchair, man, I don't care if it's with a cane, I don't care if it's with braces, I don't care if it's with help. We're helping her walk. She's going to walk, man. You know, and I want to thank, hey, Paul Duran, thanks for that super chat. Ronald Jefferson, you're funny, man. Thank you, brother. He says, leave the haters to U.S. We are your boots on the ground in the States. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, also on the baby Denise, some neighbors struggling close by her, so we're going to take them some groceries today. Much needed groceries, and I'm glad somebody pointed me, because this lady's in all of my videos. Every live update I got, she's there, and you know, lending her support. But you know, no one ever said anything, but they said, yeah, she's really, really strong. And her son, because she's got a special needs son. He's grown though, so there's a lot to that story. I'm trying to find out more about it, but we're going to do that. And I also want to thank you guys for sending me your personal stories. A guy hit me good today, man. He said, and I'm not going to break his anonymity. He said that he had a daughter with cerebral palsy who died this time last year after falling down a flight of steps at her mother's house. And man, hey, thanks, Edgar Esparro. He said, yo, dude, I just found your channel. Great content. Keep up the good work. Hey, what's going on, Virginia? Damian Watkins said, keep up the good work, brother. Yeah, and he says, I mean, it really hit me hard, man. It woke me up, because I've got some news I'm going to tell you guys in a minute. And I don't want it to be the focus of this live stream, but, you know, I guess the Spirit knows when I need a story, man. He said, you know, he can relate to Donna because his mother was like Donna. You know, he's got 7 siblings and brothers by 4 different fathers, but they love each other dearly. And it was really a touching story. And he's not the only one, man. You guys have been sending me emails, man. And I'm telling you, I read them, man. You know, and it gives me, you know, the encouragement to keep going, man, on days, man, when really I be wondering, is it even all worth it, man? Hey, thank you, Joseph Segelki, man. I really appreciate you, man. You've been here since the early beginning. Thank you for that super chat. Great job, brother. Donna and baby Denise are looking good. Yeah. Like I said, man, I owe it all to us now. What's going on, Steve, from Fresno, California? I told you that I was down in, what was that? Martinez, California, in 2002. And I used to see the exit to Fresno, to Sacramento. Yeah, Joseph Segelke, man, he's been a supporter almost from the beginning, way back, long before we even had 1,000 subscribers. He bought into what we were trying to do. Hey, retired 2019, and it's because of all of y'all, man, that we're able to do the things that we're able to do. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. From Newport News, Virginia. He said, got a shipment coming your way. He's going to send in the box. No, I won't, Sam, because I told you, I said, man, you've either been here to the Philippines before or you sent one of them Balikbayan boxes before. Because, man, you knew what to send. And I want to thank you. Hey, the Cujo Show. Hello from Houston, Texas, he says. Hey, Will Horton, thanks for joining me. Yeah, Martinez. The guy says, Martinez? Yeah. I live in Oakland. Good to see you, Cal. Yeah. And I used to come down to Oakland and San Francisco. I'd cross that bridge. And, man, I love that wharf down in San Francisco. I had a picture I had a sketch done of myself on the San Francisco wharf. And my ex-wife in America, you know, when we were going through our divorce, she ripped it up, man. She knew it was my favorite picture. Hey, retired 2019. Yes, I've got a cash app. It's, you know, $ Calvin, CALVIN, capital R 56. If you go on any of my videos, you'll see it in my description and in my comments. But thank you, brother, for your support. Dad's Renovation says hello from Houston, Texas. Hey, brother, I didn't know so many of my viewers was from Houston, man. Y'all really took it on the chin, man. A few, was it last week? I mean, because when I was there in, let's see, I think I was in, is it Bay City, Texas, or Baytown, Texas, where all those oil refineries are. See, I was working for a contractor, and we would go around to these oil refineries, and we would replace the spent catalyst with new catalyst in the reactors. And I was either in Bay City or Baytown. Hey, is that Z Mill? He said, your videos rocking are very helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, thanks, Joseph. It's Baytown. And, man, it was hot as hell. And then I come to find out y'all had a freeze spell there. I'm shocked. Hey, James Earl Jones from North Carolina, what's going on? Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to do another Successful Marriages Part 2 because I missed a lot of you guys, and a lot of you guys said that you wanted to go in more detail, and I appreciate it because I'm trying to help guys, because it seems like I'm always reporting on the things that are going wrong between the Filipina and the foreigner, but there's a lot of success stories out there that I want to hear about. And you guys are coming with me. I mean, 31, 32, 35 years. What's going on, Armand? What's up in Arizona, he says. Let's see. This guy says, this is heartbreaking. I hate to even read this. Lucky I say from DePola, man, I needed your videos before, Calvin. Well, you know, man, I'm going to tell you, Lucky Joe, even though you wasn't lucky with that situation, hopefully you learned something that you can share with the rest of us. And hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I switched to my data. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back. Yeah, I hope you learned something, Lucky Joe, that you can share with us that will help us down the road. And what's up, Philip Cooper? I didn't miss you. Wow, Flint Doc. He said Cardinals beat Duke 80-73. Yeah, I hope you learned something so you can share with us, brother. What's up, Chris from Winston-Salem, North Carolina? Another guy from Oakland, California. Man, Too Short's my favorite, one of my favorite artists from Oakland. Because, man, Oakland Tony's from down that way. I saw them in 2008, man, I tell you. Uh, he says, congrats on the 10,000 Phil Hall from Oakland. The project's looking good. Thank you, brother, and I owe it all to people like you. I mean that, man. Faranger Xbox says 13, almost 14 years. Wow. Sperling Edwards said, lucky, that's a lot of breakup. It is, especially, man, that's a fortune over here, 15,000. Wow. Farang says 2 kids, yeah. I want to tell you guys, hey, Jason Kincaid, thank you, brother, for that super chat. He said, North Idaho loves you, Calvin. Man, I love y'all back, and I mean that, man. I want to thank you for all your support and also advice, man. I promise you, man, you've helped me tremendously because I'm green, man. I've only been doing this for 6 months, man, and the advice you sent me in that email, it's helped me tremendously, man, really. But I want to talk to you guys about something today, and I don't want it to be the focus of my live stream. Promise me, because I've already made a live stream. I'm going to upload it on after this is over with. But, you know, I got some bad news yesterday, man. I'm beside myself about it, man. You know, that crew that I brag about all the time, that I talk to y'all that's doing such a great job, man, you know. I found out, man, these guys, you know, are stealing from us. I didn't want to say me because I'm not doing it by myself anymore. They're stealing from us, man. You know, the fact that we've given them a job, it's not enough, evidently. You know, the fact that we're literally paying them to rebuild their own house, because those 3 guys, and now the 4th guy, they all live in that house, guys. Evidently, that wasn't enough. The fact that when I showed up about 4 weeks ago, they were literally starving to death, living like savages, and we rescued them. Evidently, that wasn't enough, man. They thought that, you know, they were going to be smarter than the vlogger, and what happened was, you know, they took advantage of my kindness, man. They took my kindness for weakness. They betrayed my trust, and they started ordering more supplies than was needed for the job there, and they were doing a side job. But luckily, we caught it. We caught it early, and I'm going to tell you how I caught it. Remember, I tell you guys that these Filipino people, they're unbelievable, okay? And I told you, I said that once they like you, they're going to look out for your best interest. And we received a text. My girlfriend received a text. Now, I was on the job site when she received the text. It says, hey, Calvin. No, she said, hey, y'all need to check on the materials over there. Those guys are taking materials from the job site, taking them somewhere else, doing another side job. Okay. So what I found out was, okay, listen, guys, this is true. I had a whole bunch of stuff. I had just come from the supply store. We didn't even get a chance, and this is true, I'm not being over dramatic, to unload it off the tricycle, and the guy's running to me with another list of stuff he says he needs. So I said, hey, man, I don't have the money. Wait till I get it home, and then I'll go and get the stuff, because I don't have no reason to think that they would cheat me, man, after all I've done, you know. But it raised a red flag to me. Luckily, I didn't have the money, because if I did, I would have went and bought that stuff. Because anything they tell me I need, I just run out and get it, because I trusted them. Well, when I get home, the first thing happened. They tell me, my girlfriend, hey, you need to check that material over there. They're stealing from us. And I'll be damned, man. I said, I knew something wasn't right. So I took my last 3 days receipts over there, and I said, why you ordering all this stuff, man? Hey, thanks, AJ Eckley, for that. I said, where is all this stuff? And they couldn't show me. And man, I was beside myself. I wasn't angry, man. I was hurt, man. You know, I let my guard down. I only knew these guys for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. What made me think I could trust them? But that's just how I am, man. You know, my mother always told me not to let people change you, you know, and I'm not going to let them change me. Remember, Sunshine Shoulders is bigger than me now. You know, we're going to finish that job. You know, I don't have no choice. Everybody said, hey, man, you need to fire those guys. No, I can't do it. We're too close. But what I've decided to do is something that I didn't want to do, something I didn't have the time to do. I'm just going to have to sit there and watch them, man. I'm going to have to sit there and watch them put every nail in that house for the rest of the time. Because, you know, yesterday they finished the bathroom. You know, we're just so close to finishing, guys. And they're not going to let anybody else come in there and finish that job. But I wanted to give y'all that because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the nitty gritty. I'm not going to ever sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be clear. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be open and honest. These guys were stealing from us, and it broke my heart, man. I'm telling you, man, it broke me down. I could not believe it. I'm shocked, man. You know, yeah, sad, James, man. After all I did, you know, when I stopped drinking, in the program to help me stop drinking, they got something that's called peculiar mental twist. And what that is, they tell us is, you know, they say, you know, after you stop drinking for a few days and you starting to feel better about yourself, you start eating better, you know, you forget about the suffering of a month ago or even a week ago, see, and you drink again. Well, it's the same thing that's happened to these guys. They were literally starving when I met them. I'm talking about really, they had no food. They were living like savages outside. I show up and say, hey, listen, I'm going to pay you to rebuild your own house. Here's some food. I'm going to advance you pay. I'm going to do all of that because that's how I am. And after a while of paying them every day, they eating good, they getting weight, they feeling sorry for themselves, guess what? They forgot about the suffering and misery of a week ago, of a month ago. And they decided to steal from us, man. I'm fired up, guys. But I'm not going to make this the focus because I've already made the video. I want y'all to watch it, man. And it's called The Worst Thing That's Ever Happened to Me in the Philippines, man. Nothing has ever happened to me that comes anywhere near that. I'm so hurt because, guys, I would have gave these guys my last peso, and in the beginning, it came to that when I was coming out of my own pocket 100%, man. But now, it's us. Thank you so much, JX, for that super chat. You know, yeah, you know, you're right, man. You got to run a tighter ship. I let my guard down, but really all it was, you know, and I beat myself up last night. I didn't get any sleep, you know, because I just couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it. I'm shocked. I was in disbelief. I said, after all I've done, and when I confronted them guys, it never even registered to them, you know. It never even registered to them, you know, what they were doing, and you know, and how, why was I so hurt, you know. But I got to thinking, maybe they don't know any better, man, you know. Maybe they've never been taught any better. I started making excuses for them, and then I woke up this morning, I said, excuse my language, I said, fuck that. These are some low-down, ornery-ass human beings. Not all Filipinos, but them 4 guys over there are the lowest of the low. And once this job is over with, I'll never give them another peso. The only reason I'm finishing this job is because of those children over there. Their children. Yeah, because it's not only baby Denise. Baby Denise got 2 brothers living there. The lead man has 3 kids living there. The other guy has 1 daughter living there. You know, that's the reason I'm finishing the job, man. But yeah, Damian Watkins, but they don't think, some people over here, they don't think down the road. Look, guys, I'm going to say this, I'm going to go on to something else. As an insurance agent, 80% of my business is comes from 20% of my clients because I get a lot of repeat business. I treat them so well that they come back. Over here, they don't know about that. They just say, we're going to cheat Calvin right now and get, never thinking the few thousand pesos they're going to cheat me out of, it's going to cost them so much down the road. I promise you, man, it won't be long after I leave there and focus on baby Denise's therapy that they're going to go back to starving. They're going to go back, living like savages. See? But yeah, I'm not going to make excuses for them. They low down, they ornery, and they're going to pay a price for it. Because I'm going to tell you something. I tell you what. Calvin delivered food, milk, diapers one time per month, only one time. And Saul disabled. We all saw. What are you talking about, male A? It's what you don't see that I'm doing, bruh. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, Jason. I'm gonna forget all that, man. But I wanted to let y'all know, guys. Bro, you in the Philippines, anything they take from you is okay because you can afford it. And I put it on my shoulders, but that's okay. Sunshine Shoulders is bigger than me. They gonna lose in the end. So let's go on to something else. Mac White said to Donna, no, in my heart of hearts, Mac, I think she did. And I'm going to talk to her today because I'm going to take the rice and stuff. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to I'm not going to let them stop me from my good works over here. See, the realist says, I feel poor people do desperate things. Yeah, but see, they forgot that just a few weeks ago, they were starving, living outside like savages, man. But anyway, let's go on to something else, guys. Let me answer some of your questions, because the guy was right. The system over here turns some good people to bad. Not all, but do, yeah. He says, dude, let it go. I'm letting it go. But if you've ever had, Jason, listen to me. If you've ever had your trust betrayed, man, you see why it's not so easy to let it go. But I'm going to have to let it go for the good of everybody else. Okay. A guy asked me for my health tip for the day, and I'm going to have to do it again. I do 5 minutes. I'm back. He asked me for my health tip, and here it is. I do 5 minutes of meditation every day. And it's not that Zen stuff. It's just breathing in and out, concentrating on my breathing. And what that will do, that will stop me from thinking, all those thoughts running through my mind, see? And every time I revert back to my thinking, I concentrate again on my breathing, which will knock the thoughts out. And it really, really helps, guys. Try it. Just 5 minutes a day, guys. But it's going to take some discipline, because I'm going to tell you, man, 5 minutes is a long time when you just sit there and be quiet. Yeah, nobody special said help tip for the day. You guys are funny, but see, I'm never going to hide anything from y'all. Any good news? Yeah, the good news is we're sending baby Denise and Donna to Bacolod City to get baby Denise a checkup and also an MRI, so we can proceed with her therapy. See, we're not just going to start therapy. We're going to get a checkup, and then we're going to get that MRI done, and then we're gonna, proceed from there. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not gonna stop until this little girl walks. Hey, what's going on, brother? Yeah, that's great news, Cal. I mean, it's really great news. And then, hey, Gilbert, thank you so much, brother, for the super chat. He said, always be good and don't worry so much. Yeah, you're right, man. Lucky Joe said it's like how your son's family. Um, yeah, he's right. He's been watching my videos. Your son's family doesn't treat you like family after all you did. And let's just be honest. A lot of people, Philippines or USA or anywhere, are simply selfish and not grateful. It's true, Lucky Joe. It's true. Hey guys, hit the like button. It's 247 people, 113 likes. I know it helps me now. I didn't know before, and I appreciate that. Uh, that man Travel 7 said, Calvin, show me around a good pizza joint when I get there. Hey, I tell you what, man. I don't know what happened, but there's a pizza place in Gaisano Mall here now. The pizza's delicious. When I first got here, a little bit over 2 years ago, and I tried the pizza, it was terrible. They had this old runny cheese that they put on top of it, and now they've either got new equipment, a new recipe, but now they serve it in a pan. It's like a pan pizza. Man, it's delicious, man. I mean, trust me. But if you're down in Dumaguete, go to the Yellow Cab Pizza. And I trust you. When you bite into that pizza and close your eyes, it's like being at home in America. Yeah. Nobody special. Yeah, and I want to thank the guy who sent John. We just haven't been able to get together yet. He sent John a birthday gift for some Tandawai and stuff. But we'll hook up tomorrow morning. Ronald Jefferson, you're funny, man. He said, that was easy, not cheese. Yeah, it was, man. I don't know what it was, but it was terrible. And but now their pizza is some of the best in the Philippines now. I promise you. I would even put it up there with Yellow Cab Pizza because to me, they've got the best pizza in the Philippines. Yeah, HT Logistics 3434. He said, I did a video on Yellow Cab. It's delicious. It is, man. It reminds me of home because that's one thing you will miss. Hey, Eric, I didn't, man. I apologize, man. Thanks for that super chat you sent me. Thanks, Wells family, for that super chat. I apologize, man. I was in my thoughts with that stealing, brother. But yeah, okay. The question was, if you think it's ever a good idea to bring a Filipino to U.S. to avoid loneliness while trying to hustle like you did. Well, that's a personal choice, Eric. And I'm going to be honest with you. I bought my wife and son there, and we weren't married at the time, because I didn't have enough money to retire full-time over here. So I had to come up with that plan. And it took me 4 years, but no, I tell you what, they're going to change on you, man. Anybody's going to change. Any foreigner's going to change when they come to America, okay? The problem is getting her to come back to America. A lot of them don't want to. One of the guys, and I didn't mention this on my successful marriages, part 1 was him and his wife have been together over 20 years. He's getting ready to retire in 3 years. The problem is his wife doesn't want to come back to the Philippines. He does, and so it puts a bummer on his marriage. So, that's one thing, but that's a personal choice. My wife didn't want to come back. Yeah. Demetrius Boyd said, what's a good barbecue place out there? Well, I tell you what, when you go to Cebu, Manila, Dumaguete, you can get good barbecue. Here, the best barbecue I ever had was at the Ma'awani Hotel. And that's the first time I ate there. We had the barbecue chicken. It was delicious. It tasted just like the barbecue from home. And that's why I've been eating over there ever since. Wells Family Journey says, same thing I said, but had to go back to my Wi-Fi. That's one thing about the Philippines you're going to get used to, unless you live in one of the big cities. Damn Wi-Fi. Okay. Let's see what Wells Family Journey said. I lost it. So, Takaki 3191 says, why are there hot dogs served on a stick? Don't they ever eat them with hot dog buns? Just wondering. No, it's just the Philippines. It's just a way that it's just part of their, tradition over here. Remember, we're not in tradition. Mark Richards, thanks for that super chat. He said, God's Holy Spirit won't let evil win, Calvin. And so when you forgive, does not mean it's okay what they did, but it frees your soul from torment of hate and anger. Love always wins over evil. Thank you, brother. And I really, this guy says, do I eat chicken over here? Let's see. Wait. Calvin, do you eat chicken feet? I love them. I tried it, Daniel. It's not enough meat on there for me, to be honest with you. It's like, I don't know, it's like eating skin, but yeah, they love them over here. Let's see. Calvin, Reginald says, Calvin, once I come back to the Philippines, that's it for me, retirement for good in 2021. I don't blame you. I followed my gut, man. It was the right thing to do. And I have no regrets, man. Okay. Amen says, let's see what he said. I missed it. Okay. All right, here it is. He says, Calvin, hardwire internet. Well, I've got that right now, but it's only 5 Mbps. A simple fire stick tutorial said they love everything on a stick here. That's right. Chicken on a stick. Their barbecue comes on a stick. It's cheaper, I guess. It's economical. They buy that big thing of sticks. And they skewer them. Hey, Herman from Marion, Texas. Yeah, y'all. Wells Family Journey says, let's hit that 200 thumbs up mark. We're at 162, guys. Another great live stream, Calvin. Best regards, Ned. Hey, Ned from Philippines, my paradise. Listen, guys, if y'all want the flip side of Sunshine Shoulders, go to Philippines, my paradise. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. This guy's got great information. Really. Hey, JX, thanks for the super chat. He said, why are the reason they don't want to come back? Or do they realize it's easier for them in the West? That's one of the reasons, because the system over here can be oppressive in a lot of ways. The poverty, meaning the poverty, Jay. And when they're able to escape that, some people don't forget it. And they don't want to come back, But remember, that's only a small fraction, because most but some of them, they wake up to the fact that, man, the system's so oppressive, it's hard for me to get ahead. They get over there in the West and they see how easy it is. That man travels 7. He says video's chopping up. I apologize, man. Some days is better than others. Rodenstein, I'm gonna get the fiber optics. It just hasn't gotten here yet. Frank Ellis said, can you bump it up? I am. I'm going to actually bump it up. When I go to pay my bill in the morning, I'm going to bump it up to the highest that they've got. Herman says, helmet on the stick. Right. They eat that damn chicken head on the stick. What else? Everything's on the stick over here. He says, chicken intestines, chicken butt, balut, chicken feet, everything's on a stick. Mel said it's okay, you're missing some messages. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine sitting, that's why, I started, could you please understand that? I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Shawshank Redemption, you're right. I tell guys that all the time. He says, Philippines is Philippines. Do not attempt to ruin the country and bring your American values. I love Philippines. I tell them that all the time. The worst thing other than bringing your Filipino to America is bringing America to the Philippines. Daniel Atkins said you need to invite the Filipino P on your show. Well, maybe she needs to invite me on her show, Daniel, but I'm not against it, really. I really, she's great too, but you're the man. Yeah, I respect what she does, but she doesn't acknowledge me. I'm the new kid on the block, remember? And a lot of them won't acknowledge me. So, they don't really see any benefit of having me on their show. Chriselle says Filipinos are making, and you're right, Chriselle, are making the most out of things we got. We eat every part of the chicken. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thank you, Zul. Good morning, Brother Calvin. What about food for Muslims? Is it readily available? Absolutely. And they have a lot of that halal meat here, especially as you go down in Mindanao and you're in the bigger cities like Cebu and Manila. Yeah, you won't have any problems, Zul. That man Travis says that would be nice to have Filipino P on my channel. But remember, they don't acknowledge me, guys. I'm the new guy on the block. And, I guess I got to put in my work first. But I would love to have her on here. Tell her that I'd love to have her. I'd love to meet her. Reginald says they don't need to acknowledge you, Calvin. Your show is authentic. Absolutely, Reginald. But I was just making a point that he's saying invite her on the show. I would love to. They probably don't even know I exist. I'm trying to, which it's no big deal to me. Yeah, just Simple Fast Victoria said, yeah, just need update on what you might need, Calvin. Has my email already? Okay. When in Rome, Dana Milton says, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Absolutely. That's why I've survived so long here. But Mel A says, spray bug spray at baby Denise's before going there. Christopher Leroy says 2 different shows. You're absolutely right. Dean Couch said, what island you live? I'm on Bahal. I'm in Negros Occidental, Dean. It's about 4 hours north of Dumaguete. I love Bahal, by the way. And I would live in Panglao, Bahal, if I could. I love Bahal. Nicholas Cherry said, what's up, what's up? Wingman says, you are bigger than you. The algo should start kicking in now. Yes, I already kicked in, super duper. I appreciate, because of the pandemic, I'm able to put away about $200 a month. John Wells says at least 2 have given Calvin's a shout out. How was it? Reginald says, how was it living in Mindanao? I loved it. Remember, Mindanao is vast. It's huge. Hey, Sam, thanks for that super sticker. And despite what the U.S. says, the government warns you about Mindanao, it's safe. It's a few pockets of places you can't go there, but most of the part, it's beautiful. The cost of living is the cheapest in the Philippines. And the people are so, just super nice, man. Remember, you can't stereotype the Filipino. Philippines, and I know y'all don't believe me, but I've been over here for a long time, I'm telling you. It's just as diverse as America. I know y'all don't believe it. There is no, this one Philippines started sometime around when the Spanish came here. But really, these islands are so different, man. They have their own languages, own cultures, own traditions. You'll be shocked, man. Really. How Daniel Atkins said, how about the Pollock area? Oh, you'll like it. They've got man, one of the nicest resorts in all the Philippines, Ducac. Ducac. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, you'll really, really like it. Kenny and Subic says, I have NordVPN and you can watch most U.S. channels. Yes, you can watch the NFL. And I got a bone to pick with you, Kenny and Subic. I saw your comment on the Filipino Info channel. You listed your top 4 Philippine vloggers, and I wasn't one of them. That's okay. I forgive you, brother. Nobody Special says, I watch a few channels. Philippine bloggers like watching MMA. You keep doing what you're doing. You got them talking about you doing something right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Dan here, he says, been here since September when you had 1,000 subs. So glad to see you pass 10,000 more. Hey, thanks, Dan. Actually, I didn't hit 1,000 till November. You were here a long time ago, brother. I had something like 400 something subs. And it says, have you been to a Rooster fight? I have, but not at the stadium. When I was in Zamboanga City, every Sunday, right in front of my house, they would have cockfights. Yeah, it's true. And man, I tell you, it's interesting, man. And they fight to the death, really. And the chicken that loses, they eat that chicken right there. They boil it, they pick it, and they either fry it or boil it. It's interesting, guys. You need to go and see it. But yeah, they put them sharp spurs on there, and they don't stop until you're dead. Kenneth Luttrell's right. He says, if you're going to live here, good internet is something you need. You need to check each place and the next door neighbor, since internet is not like in the States. Here you have very little choice. Yeah, especially in these smaller places. But I'm going to take Richard's advice tomorrow. I mean, Frank Ellis's advice. I'm going to bump it all the way up. I don't care how much it costs me. I need it. You guys deserve it, man. And I apologize, but hell. Hey, that's harsh. Calvin, hello from Guam. I got a new friend over there, Fred Baldwin. I hope he's watching. Him and his wife, Lynn, from Guam. And they got a house over here, too. Successful Philippine marriages. Yeah, Jeprox, Drew says, yeah, Philippines Info Channel shouted you out. He's a good dude. He is. Also, Philippine Info Channel. He is, man. And I want to let y'all know right now, I was not addressing his video, guys. I don't have nothing against him. I would never second guess his thoughts. My subscriber asked me, he said, I watched his video. Then he said, what do you think, Calvin? Do you think I need 2,500 to 3,000 subscribers to live here? And I said, no, you don't. We were talking about the cost of living, meaning, how much it costs, my bills every month. That's all. I wasn't, they're trying to make it about me and the guy Steve. And hey, thanks, Zell Jacinto, for that super chat. Hello, sir, new to your channel. I'm just going to say help. Let's see what he says. I'm just going to say help only those people who help themselves. Don't just give to random people here because you are not helping them. You're helping them be lazy. Thank you. As a fellow black man, let's see what he says. It says interesting. As a fellow Christian, somebody help me, man. And I'm just paying it forward. I hope I never forget it. My mother raised us with love and compassion for a lot more persecution than I did, and I suffered a lot, but I'm not literally one of those that's going to turn the other cheek. That's why I left, because had I stayed there, I probably was going to get in trouble. But, it is what it is. I can't help everybody. I'm going to help as many as I can while I can. But thank you, brother. And that was a powerful message, man. And I appreciate it. But I'm just doing what somebody did for me. Hey, Simple Fire Stick Tutorial. Thanks for that super chat. He said, LOL towards better internet. I promise you guys, tomorrow, in the morning, because I don't say tomorrow, I'm going to bump it up the highest. I don't care how much it costs. Next live stream, I have it. Kenny Subic, thank you, brother, for the super chat. Coffee from Reload. I got a bone to pick with you. Calvin says, stay 8 minutes, then leave that. I'm going to bump it all the way up. Tagalog with Aspinoy says, one of my favorite channels, Calvin, also Bud Brown. Thank you. I appreciate it. James Lorzell says, that new report released today about removing the domestic travel restrictions real? It is. A lot of the restrictions, and remember, you have to go from, if say for instance, you have to go from like to like. If I go from Metro Manila, which is GCQ, and I go to Cebu province, which is MGCQ, I'm gonna still need all of that other stuff. But if I go from San Carlos to the Cebu province, I won't need all of those requirements. Only a medical certificate, which is easy to get, and to pass the symptom check, which is easy. If you, as long as your temperature is not over, I believe 37.6 is Christopher Wolfgang. Thanks for the super chat. What's up? Thank you, man. For you've been here early on too. I always want to acknowledge the guys that were here when I had, I was really speaking to the ether, really, to be honest with you. No one was watching, but I didn't care. I knew in my heart of hearts, man, that someday this information was going to be good to somebody. Lee G said the stimulus passed last night. Wow. Thank you, brother. That's great news, man. Really. Now it goes to the Senate. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it was going to pass the House. Well, the Senate, the Democrats supposedly hold the vote with the vice president for the Senate, so maybe it will. Ban CCP says, new subscriber here, I started watching your oldest video and I saw your daughter's music video. She has a nice voice. Thanks. She's making new music now. See, that's when I start putting stuff on YouTube. That's why it says I've been here for 10 years. But actually I haven't. I was trying to, in 2014, my daughter, I was trying to start her music career. She put out a song, High School Love, and it blew up reasonably. She became like a regional star, but then, I wasn't a Joe Jackson. She lost interest, and I should have stayed on her back, but I didn't. But now she's getting back into it. Jonathan Mendinez. Hey, thanks, James Lorzell. Thanks for always answering my questions. I appreciate it, man. I apologize for she's back into it now. Mr. Vega said I was slow to warm to your channel, Calvin, but wait, guys. Stupid. Okay, I'm back. Jason Kincaid said, YouTube my version of Elton John's Your Song. Which one? Because I do two versions, Jason. I do one by myself, and then I do one with Angel, where she's on the guitar. Tell me which one, and I'll do it. Mickey says, I'm on my way. I'm on the 4-year plan. Hey, brother, that sounds like a good... Zul Jab says, Calvin, when you do something good, many good things are coming your way, like the relighting of your daughter's music career. Thank you, brother. Oh, with Angel, 100%. Oh, okay. Frank Ellis said, are you using your data today? No, I went back to my Wi-Fi, Frank, but I'm going to take your advice, and I'm bumping it all the way up. I don't care how much it costs me. James Lyon said, bless all good people. Absolutely. Christopher Wolfgang, there's a vlog I'm stalking from Cebu, so I'll be there during the summer. Mac White says, I'm on a 5-year plan. My Filipina got her green card here, and we will be there when I retire in 5 years. Hey, man, congratulations. Did she get the removal of conditions? Does she have her 10-year, like my wife over there? She can become a U.S. citizen. He says, wait. Hey, Philly boy. I already read that. So glad your channel has become more of a community. I think from the start to build a brotherhood of men and women, you know, helping each other, helping the Filipino over here struggling during the pandemic. So, man, you're right, and I'm thankful for that, brother. I appreciate it. The first video I watched on this channel showed me the one where Calvin is trying to help a young lady connect. Like I told you, this Sunshine Shoulder has taken on a life of its own. It's bigger than me. I'm going to tell you something. Imagine this. I'm helping baby Denise and Donna. That's a story, a once-in-a-lifetime story for a vlogger. Imagine, literally steps down the street from them. It's another compelling story of Gail looking for her American father. You can't script this stuff, guys. It's bigger than me. Sunshine Shoulders took on a life of its own. And again, it's like a locomotive speeding down the tracks, man. I couldn't stop it even if I wanted to. Triple heat. Triple heat says, don't apologize, do your thing. I am, brother. My own Boontalk, they're doing. Hey, Luis Garcia, thanks for the super chat, and thanks for your continued support. Wait, hold on now. You're talking about the wrong person. Foreign Xbox says, Calvin, I cannot believe you could like a woman that put 2 innocent black men on death row knowingly. Who are you talking about? What did I say? I didn't say who? Gwendolyn Garcia? I didn't say, I just said that if it's going to the Senate, it'll pass because the vice president has the deciding vote as a Democrat. I mean, what are y'all talking about? Come on, guys. Cal Devin says, come on, Duterte, get the vaccine so I can meet Cal. I mean, come home. Jeffrey Teller, congratulations to 10,000 subs. God bless you, brother. Hey, thank you, brother. And I got that donation, and I'm going to use that. I think I told you in the email how I'm going to use it. And I appreciate you, man, so much. Barry Carey says, hi, Calvin. I was wondering, how did you find Bacolod City when you have visited? I really like it, man. I added Bacolod City to my expat alley. That's how much I like it. Meaning, if you're a new guy from the West or from some other country and you move to the Philippines, you can move to Bacolod City and make it, and you won't skip a beat. Daniel Atkins said, Calvin, will you ever move back to the United States permanently? Absolutely not. The only time I'm coming is to visit my kids and grandkids, and then I'm out of there. Will I live here forever? That's my hope, but if not, it will never be in the United States. I can't deal with that. I don't do good there, Daniel. My anxiety doesn't do good there. My depression doesn't do good there. But here, I'm cured of all of that. I promise you guys. I don't have that anymore. David Masterson says, thank you for that super chat. He said, I always appreciate your info, Cal. Can't wait to get Phil, hopefully soon. Me too, man. I'm getting lonely over here. And I want to see some of you guys. I want to meet some of you guys. Some guy told me I should have a meet and greet, and I am. I'm going to have it in Cebu. And I'll be there on a certain day. And I'll be somewhere, and if you guys want to come, man, you know, I'll probably have something laid out where y'all don't have to spend anything. I'll buy you beer and all that stuff like that. But that's a great idea because I tell you something, man. I really, really apologize. I mean, I really, really appreciate you guys. Cal Devin says, Cal, you and the family can stay at my house in Iloilo when you get there. I will let you know when I get there. Hey, thanks, brother, because, man, if you've never been to Bacolod and Iloilo, please go there, man. You're going to cheat yourself. Don't just go to Manila. Don't just go to Cebu, man. There's so much to see in the Philippines, guys. Hey, David Spates, thanks for that super chat. Freddie Sanders, what's up, brother? He said that's a good idea, meet and greet. Yeah, I appreciate it. Super duper hayseed Playboy says, yeah, he good internet. I promise you I am. We have raised funds past what was taken from. That's why I continued the job, Jason. Yeah, see, I have, but see, every time I talk about it, it gets me hot. But yeah, I did. Frank Ellis says, I'm telling you, player, your channel is going to blow up, mark my words. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, but it's all because of you guys. Because without my viewers and subscribers, man, trust me, I'm nothing. Thank you, Filipino Singing Show. I would love a meet and greet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make that happen. That's harsh, says Calvin. I went over, guys, and my girlfriend's giving me this funny look. What's up with the American dude threatening you? You mentioned it on your last video. Yeah, he had some veiled threats in there. They're probably watching now. I put it all to rest, you know. He was talking about, the road to ruin is paved with good intentions, talking about my work with baby Denise could cost me, and the people who are out to get me. There's a lot of sex pets joining my channel. He don't want to see me bought down for cyber sex. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And he sends me 2 screenshots of 2 of my subscribers, joking and having fun with each other, man. But it pissed me off. Hey, David Magic, OS3 from Augusta, Georgia, checking in. How's it going? Going great, brother. That's all it was. But when his wife, she evidently watched my video where I said, hey, man, I'm not going to put up with the threats. She sent me an email, and we squashed it, man, because I said, look, please, man, it's the reason I left America, man, to get away from that pettiness and that foolishness. I made that shirt not as a political statement, see, but because of my love and affection for the Filipino people, and to remind a lot of people over here that, yes, their lives matter, because this system over here can be oppressive, man. It can make people give up. Many of them do. Many of them commit suicide. So that's why I made that shirt, guys. It had nothing to do with, what's going on over there, man. Hey, Lucky Joe. Appreciate you, brother. He said I got your back. Hey, guys, I'm about to get off here because I got to go get rice. We got to deliver groceries. I've got to talk to Donna about, making arrangements for her and baby Denise to go to Bacolod. Everybody, thank you for your super chats. I'm going to upload that video today, and it's not as bad as you think. I've forgiven the guys. They're still building the house right now today. I'm going to pay them today. Really, I've forgiven them. But I had to get that off my chest. Hey, D, said be easy, Cal. Thanks. Cal Devin said, Cal, I got you. And you see somebody out in the street, give them something to eat. Give them a couple of dollars. Buy them something to drink. If you're in the Philippines, it's approximately huge. There's so many people over here that needs help. Find somebody to help, man. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people. We help ourselves. I got another super chat, I think. No, I didn't. That was old. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all your support. 10,000, man. Let's go for 20,000. Let's go for 100,000. Let's go for 1,000,000, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Without you, there is no Sunshine Shoulders, guys. Trust me. Don't get that twisted. Take care, and I'll see you next time.